Alright, let's start the final stretch. Everybody ready? Here we go. Everything sounds good, looks good? Okay. We need to go to the Royal Promenade in Ul'dah. Okay. Ul'dah. So just for the sake of old times, I know I could teleport there. Let's see, though, if I can navigate myself to the area to come full circle from having been lost in Ul'dah. Let's see if I can find my way there without teleporting. I actually don't know if I'm going the right way yet. I might already be lost. This seems promising, though. Gold Court. I think I maybe need to go up some stairs? What's over here? Red carpet looks promising. I can see the... I think we're doing it, everybody. Let's see here. Hey! I actually did it. Wait, I'm not there yet. I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. I'm in the right general area. It's one of these stairways somewhere. Ah, over there. I see it. Okay, we did it. Proud of myself for that. Okay. Hey, Aramel, how you doing? We have been waiting for you, Solitary. The celebration is due to begin shortly. I had hoped that we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momodi just sent word that you are needed at the quicksand. Wait, at the quicksand? I wasn't expecting to go there. Okay. A hero must go wherever he is needed, and according to Minfilia, you are needed elsewhere. Okay. So it's not banquet time yet. Okay. We will go on ahead, Solitary. Pray join us once matters at the quicksand are resolved. Interesting. Give my regards to Momodi and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Okay. I forgot I had the sunglasses on still. Okay. Alright, this one I'll spare y'all. I'll teleport to that area. Let's see, which one is the closest there? Adventurers Guild? I think so. Yeah, they're just gonna like start the banquet without me? Okay. I like that I'm coming back to see Momodi though. Oh, hey everybody. Get all these people here that I know. Okay. I feel like I see this person all the time. Like every time I log into play, I see this person. Okay. Alright. I appreciate you dropping in on such short notice. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with a crystal brave, you're friends with a crystal brave by the name of, Alianne? I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. Former adventurer? Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. The name does sound familiar. Well, anyway, she came round for a meal not long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said, if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Got what, though? Meet me at the station west of the Coffer and Coffin. There's something I must show you. A short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking those words. Barely touched her food, too. Under other circumstances, I'd have thought those signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love. Dang. Okay. Interesting. Hey Flowers, how are you doing? It's wave. Okay. That was cute. Everybody sitting around the table. I like that. Okay. Where did they tell me to go? Central Thanalin? Thanalin? Can we petition Yoshi P to change this pronunciation to Thanalin? Thanalin? I'm so used to saying that now, and when I learned it was not correct, it's really messed me up. Okay. Hop over the fence, Petey. Hop over the fence. You can do it. Come on, Petey. Oh, there you go. Right. This is sunrise time in the game, huh? Pretty. Very appropriate for an early morning stream. At least it's early where I'm at. We gonna catch a train? What's going on here? Okay. Waiting. 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 As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander, and all too soon the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file before your mind's eye in solemn precision. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but see no sign of Alianne. Continue waiting. Interesting. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of... I don't know how to pronounce that. How do you say that? And the buzzing of... I don't know how to say that either. Syrphids? But no approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head, only to notice the vial lying at your feet. Huh. Faint light. Interesting. Solitary, is that you? What brings you out this way? Oh, Laurentius. Hey, what are you doing out here? Lieutenant Eliane. Why, no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. We are to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand? Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. I pray return to Ul'dah, Solitary. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here. Something's up with this guy.
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line.
I just want to listen for a second. I love this song.
Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
She has been acting really strange the last little bit here. Huh. Interesting. Oh, forgot I can teleport. How was this person in like a cutscene, like in the middle of the road with no other things? Maybe it's like a quest that I just can't see because it's in like a expansion or something? Interesting. Y'all are great. I reckoned you'd head straight to the feast after meeting with Eliane. What's the matter? No appetite? Well, she wasn't actually there. What is this? This tiny glass container appears to have been used before, but to contain what, pray tell? Oops. So she wasn't there. But this was... let's see... looks to me like an alchemist's vial. But beyond that, I can't say. It might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping, though. Any road, no use worrying about Eliane. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long. And when she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, you've got more important things to think about. Interesting. NPCs change position according to story progress. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Probably just something I can't see. Judging by Momodi's grin, your star could not rise any higher. Would you believe that? While you were away, another message arrived for you. Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden. Interesting. Seems her grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you on the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chambers. So what are you waiting for? Go on then. Go! A private meeting with the Sultana. Oh, it's just gonna teleport there.
You needn't trouble yourself so. Your grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the warrior of light. I am.
Wow, look at all the food. Oh, Emmerich's here? Everybody's here.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
Oops. Oops.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity. Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned.
That's me.
Speaking of whom...
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
Huh. Oh, I'm still here at the quicksand. Royal Promenade. Da, 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 da. Quick suggestion. Sure, go for it. Oh, take off the glasses? Okay. Let's just put on my recommended attire. And... Gotta be able to see my beautiful eyes, right? Okay. Let's see. Y'all got me nervous as to why I need to be able to see my eyes. Okay. Let's see. Royal Promenade, which is Chamber of the Rule, right? Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. And if anybody is watching currently that hasn't given a follow to the stream, consider doing so. I'm getting really close to 50 followers here on Twitch, and that's when things kind of start to open up for you. So no pressure, but consider doing so to really help me out. Okay, lady in waiting. Here we go. Thank you for coming, sir. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chambers forthwith. This is like feeling like a no turning back point. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Not yet. Let me run in a circle for a second. Composing myself. Composing. Okay, I'm composed. Alright. Hold on, I lied. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. Wait, I'm not ready. Let's start a new character and just start from the beginning of A Realm Reborn again. Okay, I'm just teasing. Alright, here we go. Let's go.
Enter. Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
If you need to pee, do it now.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
Hold on, let me grab this. I got my blanket here. Let me settle in here. Okay.
And what of the city proper?
I should have brought snacks. Okay.
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
Y'all hearing the
had hoped to
music
speak in
here?
the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any.
For?
Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. 'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon. You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Oh.
You may go. Your Grace. You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
Huh.
I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
Mm-hmm.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. The Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You
Sure.
who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
Head nod incoming. Yeah.
I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath the Sultan tree. And the days ahead promise to change us further still. I hope that we will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
Wow, that was so long ago. Under the Sultan tree. I actually think that was in an episode that I failed to record properly, so I don't think y'all got to see that. What? It's poison. Oh, the look in the eyes. You
Your Grace!
Oh no. What are you doing here, you piece of crap? Oh no. Did you see the look in her eyes? That was
The Sultana is dead. Poison in her wine?
very convenient for you to just show up immediately after that happens, Teleji.
You did this!
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance.
You're trying to frame me?
I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
What just happened? Oh crap.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
But everybody is turning on us.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Is she really dead?
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
That's what I'm saying.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor.
Oh, don't fall for it, Emmerich.
Come, Lucia.
Oh, that little evil smirk on his face. Did you see that?
Whatever is going on in there? Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
Huh.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
I like Thancred. Oh. This is wild, like they have people like in all these different factions.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army, and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us, now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the immortal flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you! Your words make no sense. What assassin?
Oh, they don't know yet.
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
I didn't do it. Oh, snap. Are they gonna find the vial on me?
This cannot be.
Just like, that just popped into my head. I've got that vial of, like, mysterious liquid.
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
Saying.
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Never ever pick up vials of mysterious liquid. Lesson number 1 in life, everybody.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield.
He's got a way of twisting everything to his advantage, huh?
Oh yes, I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead.
Oh, Raubon.
Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
I wouldn't get in Raubon's way.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
Yeah, she poured the glass. We watched it.
This cannot be.
Huh. Oh.
Nanamo. No!
Oh, I think back to like that. Oh, I'll save it.
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
Leggy.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
Look at the look in his eyes here. He looks crazy. Oh.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
Raubon is not the dude you want to make angry. Oh, dang.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members.
I don't think I would go there, Lolorito. I don't think he's in the mood.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next to scheming bastard!
What?
Raubon!
Seven hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
He was just dancing at the start of the stream, though. Okay.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Everybody is betraying us.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Raubon. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
I used to like you, Ilberd. Not so much anymore.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana?
Please.
It was me.
Look at that evil look.
You die!
Oh. Let me loose. Let me loose, Raubon. Yeah, let's do this thing.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
How about you, though? And your arm. It just faded? Okay. I could have stayed there, backed him up.
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
It backfired on us.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
I think that's
So,
clear.
Would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
I do.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door.
Where
now
is
might
she,
we seek
though?
refuge?
Did they just, like, leave her lying in there?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Yeah, I don't think we should go back
Forgive
there.
me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel.
Oh.
It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
Okay.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself?
I trust her.
I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Come on, Minfilia, we gotta go.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
Oh. What was that, like 10-2? Ooh. Oh, damn.
Now look what you've done.
Blue eyes.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
Uh-oh.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalimo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
What?
Let them have it, Ida!
It's like a power-up?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Okay, Ida. Dang. I need that move. Okay, we found the passage.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
Sildine? know if I've heard of that previously.
This way!
Oh, they are on to us.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Y'all better not die.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Yo. Cool. Arrow to the knee? Ouch.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done. Forgive me, Mitra.
Who is Mitra? I forget who this is. Do I know who this is? Forgive me?
Farewell, Nymphelia.
Is she going like full Louis Soir on us? Oh, it's in a different job quest line.
She speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
What? You're gonna... I don't want to be the only person that makes it out of this thing alive.
Go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. 'Tis the only way.
remember this area.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others?
I'm not sure, Alpinum. Doesn't look good.
Damn that man! Taleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
How did you make it out, though?
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Who are you? Oh, a full circle moment with this guy that carried us into the city?
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Are they really gonna leave it on like a full-on cliffhanger? Music, though. Okay, we're not done yet. Okay. Who are you, mystery man?
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favor. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were! Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but 'twould appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Hmm.
And who might you be, young sir?
Good question.
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Pippin?
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah.
Huh.
Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified.
Oh, you saved him.
The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Ul'dah that I learned of father's fate.
I like Pippin's voice.
Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'twas I who needed saving.
I don't think you can blame yourself for all this, Alphino. There were too many forces conspiring against us. Them soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. Alright, let's go. Hey, Sky. Okay, so let me get my brain straight here for a second. So, as far as I know, Nanamo is dead, poisoned. Raubon is at minimum missing an arm or dead. Papalimo, Anita, possibly dead. Y'shtola and Thancred, either dead or full Louis Swad. And Minfilia ran off on her own, possibly dead. So me and Alphino are alive. For now. So, okay, let's talk to old Pippin here. A lot of stuff happened there. The most unassuming of folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, Solitary, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Oh, Teleji Adeleji is also dead, I believe. I'm pretty sure Raubon took him out. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Solitary are free, we may still set things right. That one we can live with, though. Teleji? Yeah. Forgive me. But Alphino, my boy. Sorry to keep you waiting. Who's this? Oh, Sid! Where have you been? What are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly, then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monetaris and the Crystal Braves. Korthos, Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. So was Korthos... Were they actually being attacked? Or were they just saying you're being attacked to get rid of Emmerich and Lucia? Lucia? That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I. I fear I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the monetarists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states, but know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the monetarists claim. Marshal, I know not what to say. Taropin? So his name is Pippin Taropin? Ha, now that father would labor to believe, but enough talk. You must go. Your airship awaits. Okay. Up, up. There's no rest for the righteous. Huh. Are you coming with us? No? Doesn't look like it. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Horshaphant. Mayhap he will know what to do. Let's hope so. Okay. I guess I could. Ah, the music. I'm so glad the music turned on. I guess I could have teleported here, but... How do I get off of this bird? There we go. Master Alpino told me your tale, Solitary. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. 'Twould be best if I explained in full. Okay. In times of trouble, there are few things more precious than the unconditional support. Unconditional support.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. how keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts.
Oh.
The Falling Snows, or some such.
Pray return to the Falling Snows?
All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
And it's just like totally dejected.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind.
Thank you.
But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions.
The rest of my companions?
'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Huh. You okay, Alfino? Who managed to escape? And what of those who did not? That's what I'm asking. Greetings, sir. Upon proceeding to the intercessory, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. What do you think, everybody? We have sufficient time? Of course we do. Let's go. Can't stop now. Tataru! Alpino, solitary. Is it really you? Huh. Oh, no, don't cry, Tataru. No, don't do that. I'm so happy that you are... Dang, nothing was getting me until Tataru started acting like that. Okay. I tried contacting Amphilia and the others, but no one would respond. And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Lamin told me to run, and so I did. I ran and I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached, but I lost my way and then... Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Face reveal? Well, hey, Yugiri. Ah, yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Pretty, isn't she? I love Tataru. Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urianger. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urianger started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping others would come, but no one else did. My people are searching for the other scions even as we speak, but we have met with no successes yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. Ah, but you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only Crystal Braves await you there. So are these like... I'm curious of like are they like horns or like scales? What is going on here with you, Geary? We have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor. I gotta give you, Geary, an apology, because when you, Geary, first came on the scene, I was very suspicious. I thought you, Geary, was gonna possibly be somebody that would, like, betray us somehow, but it's, turned out to be the opposite, it seems.
"'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes, and look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves, and even the Scions themselves, as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve?
You're being too hard on yourself, Alfino.
Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity.
I think you were just trying to live up to the example of Louis Soir, right?
Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alfino.
Tataru voice? Have I heard Tataru's voice before? I feel like this might be the first time I've heard that. Tataru voice? If I have, I don't remember it. The music, though.
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you?
Gosh, the music.
What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alfino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Huh. That's it? They're gonna leave me on that cliffhanger? They're gonna leave me like that? Oh, that is cruel. Oh, after credits cutscene, maybe? Ah, let the credits roll. I'm not gonna talk too much during these. Oh, what now? It's not over.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Oh, it's Raubon. Nabrialis is no more. The ardor was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then. The earth is fertile, and the seeds well sown. By my will, they shall reap salvation, unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. That was a cool shot of the two of them. What? 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 Wait, what? Excuse me? What the? I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star, Archon. What the? I don't know what to say about that. Holy crap. You poetic. Okay.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
It's encouraging. So they keep talking about the North and Ishgard and everything. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. Heavensward, huh? Wait, I'm just back in the game? So am I like officially in Heavensward now? Did that just happen? Let me talk to Taro first. Taro, you're officially the first person I'm going to talk to in Heavensward. Are you ready? Here we go. No matter how long it takes, I have faith we will find the others. With Lady Ugiri's shinobi, Uriange's intel— Ooh, I hate to, Taro. So the thing about Uriange, and my versatility, there's nothing we cannot do. Taro, we need to talk about, okay. Coming to Ishgard. So, starting on this quest isn't gonna, like, spoil anything in the trailer for me, is it? Like, they're kind of not, like, directly intertwined, are they? Okay, we'll at least just, like, talk. I maybe won't act on the piece. So we'll at least accept the quest. But I'm in Heavensward.
The dawn's light will shine again.
What? Your voice changed, I think. Am I crazy, or did the voice change? Different voice actor for Heavensward?
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefon.
Oh. Like everybody's got new voice acting. Hey Drato, how are you doing?
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names.
Also, thank you for the follow.
But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Is Orchefon's voice different too? That one I can't tell as clearly.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
It's such a shock to my system because I've gotten so used to the voices.
Has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Cool.
Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed.
So this is the crew now. Me, Tataru, and Alphino?
Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
There's my traditional head nod.
Together.
Oh, I do like his new voice a lot, actually.
There we shall begin anew.
I didn't mind the old one, but this one is quite good.
Here!
Hey! First Heavensward head nod. Dang, we got a new quest accepted sound, too. Cool. Let's talk to Tataru again. They say the winds can be rather fierce and the steps... Now I'm trying to do it. Now I've got an accent all of a sudden. They say the winds can be rather fierce and the steps of faith. Be sure to wrap up before we go. I have to change my voice acting now that we're in Heavensward as well. Okay. So what do you think? Should I talk to Orchefon? Okay, we'll talk to him. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the Gates of Judgment have been informed of our Let me start that again. The sentries at the Gate of Judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. No more stalling. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. Oh, streamer tradition? Okay. Ride. We're going to the Gates of Judgment, everybody. Feels like with this music, it kind of feels like a funeral procession. Oh, am I actually gonna get nighttime music now in this area? Maybe not. Watch the road, don't crash. It's taken me a year to get to this point. It would be sad ending if we just ran into a tree and that was the end of my Final Fantasy XIV career. Characters in the infirmary. Yeah, I wonder why there isn't. I thought there was nighttime music once you got out of A Realm Reborn. Oh, the whole crew's here. How sick. Oh, that's cool. Oh, y'all are cool. Look at that. Oh, this is so cool. Dang, I need like a, hold on. I need like a picture of this. Hold on, I need a like a screenshot. Somebody get a screenshot of this. So cool. Y'all are too cool. I love this. Wait, let me go into... Don't you dare log out. I'll see you, everybody. I can see now why y'all didn't want me to keep stalling. That's funny. Such a cool surprise. That it? Woo! New screen. Title screen. You may pass. Proceed to Ishgard. Here we go. Solitary troll took over today. Oh.
And so they came, at a friend's behest.
Ah, cool.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
Tataru's feather in the wind. My hair in the wind. Oh, cool.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church.
I'm gonna have new lore to learn. Okay.
The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
Ooh, apple. Whoa, that's a large apple. I think it'd feed a family.
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood.
I like the narration here.
In the midst of the Dragon Song War they came. 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Oh, the music! Heavensward. Cool. This is so exciting to be in a new section of the game.